Welcome to SpringNet Austin Lifestyles. I'm Grace Sherrington, and here we have Carson Coots. Coots, C-O-O-T-S. Sorry, Carson. What's your organization?
Miles LLC. I'm a consultant for businesses somewhat specialized towards real estate development and/or builders. Mm-hmm. And I work on everything from the branding and the ideas behind the messaging all the way through to designing sort of a look and feel that supports those messages. And I even take photos to support those things and create those assets. And then I build websites that, sort of fulfill the goal of whatever they're trying to do. So,
okay.
And then after you build the website, you have to do more things. You have to make sure it's optimized to get the best search results, and you have to sort of have an ongoing voice and have someone looking after the site, making it better, because you can't just launch a website and expect it to be perfect right away.
This is true.
So that's what I do. I specialize in all kinds of marketing for people who need the one-stop shop, the guy that they can get a hold of that actually gets his hands dirty and knows what he's doing as well. So
It's in amongst them. So that's what you're doing here tonight. What about plugins? What plugins do you use or like?
Plugins? Well, it just depends on the case. It depends on the situation.
It's kind of hard just to...
Right. So.
Okay. Well, speaking of just different things like that,
I wish there would be other plugins that they would make.
Really, like what?
Well, no one's made a great directory plugin yet for, and I know they don't want to because it's going to crowd the world with more spam, but it could be useful for people who use it for good. There's no great real estate listing plugins. I think they just came out with one though, so I don't know what it's called right off the top of my head.
Okay. I don't know either.
Okay.
But you're working on different projects too. You were mentioning a little bit ago. Could you tell me a little bit about what's the project you were mentioning earlier?
Well, one of my biggest projects, I guess, based on WordPress would be a hyperlocal blog that I began about 2 years ago in Katy, Texas, which is where I'm from.
Where you're from?
And it's basically a news blog. It's multi-author.
Okay.
And it talks about everything from local events to real estate to news and fun things that are going on, charity events and whatnot that go on in the little town of Katy, Texas, which is actually the second fastest growing suburb in the nation, according to Forbes magazine last year.
Okay.
And it's a great value, according to Kiplinger's, which was, I think, the fourth best bang for your buck city in the United States when it comes to market conditions and buying houses and things like that.
This information.
If you like suburbia, you'll love Katy.
Do you live in the suburbs here? Or do you live downtown?
No, I live downtown. I didn't say I was a fan of the suburbs.
Okay. If you like suburbs, you like Katy.
I'm from the suburbs, and I have a love-hate relationship with them because I know that they're good for some people. But if you think about sustainability and you think about lifestyles and things like that, some people, it falls short in that department when it comes to getting to know your neighbors.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of lifestyles, how do you get around down here in Austin? Do you public transfer? Do you drive?
Well,
do you
I live
bike?
downtown and I work for myself, so I don't have to really go anywhere, but I come to Conjunctured and work, which is a hop, skip, and a jump. Just drive on down 7th and I'm here. Okay.
When you're eating out, like what different finds have you found here in Austin as far as food goes? Do you have any favorite places to eat?
Yeah, I have a lot of different favorite places to eat. I can't think of any right off the top of my head that is my absolute favorite. I'm still open to that.
Okay.
I love Shady Grove. Everyone loves that.
Oh yeah, Shady Grove's great.
And Green Mesquite. Anything on Barton Springs Road is I'm game.
All right. And what type of gadgets and technology are in your world?
My iPhone. I have a new Canon 70 body that I'm rocking with my wide-angle lens because I do real estate photography on site. If you want to look at another WordPress site, TexasRealEstatePhotography.com is based on WordPress, and it's based on the Elegant Themes e-photo theme. If you wanted to check that out and see what you can do with that theme and make it look cool. So I have to rock a wide angle for real estate photography and
Okay.
videography every now and then. What was the original question?
Just about your gadgets and
Oh,
technology.
my gadgets. I rock a MacBook Pro with my external monitor, cinema display, of course. And as for television, I have a really crappy television because I don't like watching TV. So the only gadgets I use are things that help me with my work and doing
Okay.
creative things. And if it's not going to do that, I don't usually invest in gadgets like
Got
that.
it.
I like things that produce.
All right.
I like camera equipment and computer accessories.
Yeah. All right, Carson. Thank you for your time. And we're here at Conjunctured with Carson Coots. And I'm Grace Sherrington with Austin Lifestyles.